It is week 17 of the regular season in a huge NFC West showdown between the Seahawks and the Cardinals. I'm Jen Mueller alongside John Boyle from Seahawks.com with three key matchups for Sunday's game. And John, I think we have to start with some of the comments made by Bruce Arians this week. The Seahawks have got to protect their home turf.
Yeah, this rivalry has been strange dating back to 2013. In the comments you're mentioning, Bruce Arians said CenturyLink Field was their home field, and he said that because they've won 3 of the last 4 here, or on the flip side of that, the Seahawks are 4-0-1 in Arizona dating back to 2013. So that's a trend the Seahawks need to buck. They need to come out and play well at home and get the crowd fired up and maybe try to silence the opposing coach.
Yes, yeah, give him something different to talk about after the game. And if you're going to protect the field, you also need to protect the quarterback, because Arizona and that pass rush, they've gotten after Russell Wilson.
Yeah, they've been doing that for years. They sacked him 5 times in the previous meeting, which the Seahawks did win, and they have 20 sacks in the last 5 years against him in Seattle. Leading the way is Chandler Jones. He leads the NFL both in sacks and tackles for loss with 15 sacks, 25 tackles for loss. So, they're going to bring pressure from different areas. Seahawks need to protect it. Now, one thing that should help Seattle in that, they've had the same offensive line together 5 straight games now, which was not something they had going for them earlier this year. So you got a healthier Dwayne Brown, you got some cohesion going. That will really help against the team bringing pressure.
Yeah, Dwayne Brown was hurt in the first half of that game, didn't play in the second half of that Week 10 matchup in Arizona. The last key matchup, well, it's the turnover battle. And I know we've talked about this at different times during the year, but this seems to be one of the biggest telltales this week.
Yeah, we hear Pete Carroll say it's all about the ball every week, and for good reason. Seahawks didn't play great on offense in Dallas. They still won that game because they were 3-0 in the turnover battle. They've had 5 games this year. They have not turned the ball over. They're 4-1 in those games. Meanwhile, Arizona's forced 13 turnovers in their last 5 games, but they've given the ball up a little bit, turning it over twice in 5 of their last 6 games. So Seahawks defense might get some chances to take it away. The offense is going to really have to do a good job taking care of the ball, and if they can, they should be in good shape.
Yeah, and the Seahawks can control what they can control. They need a win. They need a little bit of help in the form of a Falcons loss. John will have everything you need at Seahawks.com. Make sure that you listen to the game on the Seahawks Radio Network.